Coming to you live from DAR TV, we have another living legend, Pat Douglas, in our midst today. How you doing, Pat?
I'm doing wonderful.
All right, thank you for coming and joining us. We have a couple of questions for you. When did you join DAR, and why did you join DAR? Just elaborate on that for us.
Okay, I actually joined DAR in 1984 because I was forced to by Miss Helen Wyatt. I closed on a deal, and I looked at my check, and it was hardly there because she had taken my Dallas Association of Real Estate Brokers fee out of it.
Definitely.
And so,
And for our audience who are not privileged enough to know who Helen Wyatt is, she's one of our other pioneers, one of the first real estate professionals in Dallas, Texas to have her own brand. So we definitely want to shout her out. So definitely continue on with your story and let us know how you were coerced. And we definitely thank you for that, Helen Wyatt.
coerced, that's probably the right word for it. Of course, I didn't really know that much about the organization at that time. And I knew it was, I found out it was the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, but beyond that, that was it. And that probably continued for the next few years until I had changed offices to Mr. Louis Laurent's office. I was, and then shortly became the manager over there, the sales manager. And I ended up sitting in for him. He was on the board,
Okay.
and so a lot of times, I think he was going to theology school, and I had to take his place on a lot of different boards and meetings and all that. And so the Dallas Association Real Estate Brokers Board was one of the meetings that I periodically sat in on. In fact, seems like almost every week, but I think it was more like every month, once a month. And but it was at that time that I found out more about the organization. And the more I went to the meetings and just became more that I worked, on the board. I really wasn't officially, hadn't been officially.
Most definitely. Just kind
a
of threw you
member.
in
I
the
was
fire.
I was just thrown in there.
Most
And but I did. It was beneficial to me because I learned more about the organization, and I said, wow, this is really something. It's something that I really needed to be a part of, because I had seen in my business that there was there had been some injustices that I had seen, and I wanted to bring that to the forefront, if I knew someone that could help me, in the organization, from our organization to help with that particular, with those, issues that I was coming across, then I found out that was what the organization was. That's what we stood for, and we had been at the forefront. Our national organization, especially, had been at the forefront of the redlining and a lot of those different issues that we faced every day as real estate professionals.
Most definitely. So I definitely took note of that approach to getting more members, because we don't do enough of that. If we know something or a method or organization that would be beneficial to our colleagues or other professional real estate people, then we might need to go back to that. So definitely thank you again, Helen Wyatt, because Pat Douglas has been an asset, a long-time asset for this organization. And that leads me into my next question. Coming from 1984 to 2017, 2018, what has changed or remained the same as to your why of why you support? Because not only are you a member, you're still a board member, you're at all the board members, and you're very integral to our success. So tell us again why the enthusiasm has not died down, and what is your why now leading us into 2018?
Well, the struggle is still the same. It might have improved somewhat, but basically, that um, racism comes in a lot of different forms.
Exactly.
And you might not. Back in '84, I probably could see it. I could see it, but I couldn't do that much about it.
Exactly.
But now it comes hidden. In
Yeah.
a lot of instances, and so we see those things that are presented to other organizations and other individuals too. And they don't look like us.
Exactly.
So and by the way, I constantly tell people that we could not be realtors because of the color of our skin.
Exactly.
And so and a lot of people say, well, we can be realtors now, so why do I need the organization?
Exactly.
It's because just what I just said. The struggle continues. It's still there. It hasn't.
And just
stopped,
because racism has been camouflaged or smoothed
Yeah.
over, then we have to make sure we stay cognizant that we don't get complacent, because in 2017, 2018, things can revert back to the same reason why we established this organization. So, do you want to add anything else to that, or do you want to continue with the next question?
No, I'm just saying that it's we need the organization.
Yes.
We need. I know I do.
Exactly.
And I've been afforded so many opportunities through this organization. A lot of people would not know me. Sometimes I introduce myself to people and they say, "Oh, you're Pat Douglas,"
Mm-hmm.
and I know that people know me primarily from this organization.
Exactly.
I wouldn't have been, I'm just a little black girl that, just trying to make it in this world, but the thing is, I know, like I said, I need it. I don't know about other people, and really, if the truth be told, whoever's listening to this or watching this tape, you need it too. Okay,
Exactly.
you do. You need
Exactly.
it, and you need to be a part of it, because so many people have gone on before us and have fought, have struggled, and I'm not gonna go as far as say died, but it's kind of like the voting laws and stuff. They've made it. Made it there, made it gone through
way.
all of they've paved that road for us, so for us to bring to the point where to get to the point where I am now.
Exactly.
And so, like I said, I know I would not have been at the level that I am now had it not been for this organization.
Most definitely, and just to kind of illuminate some of the things, I know Ms. Douglas being modest, but we're talking about a professional that has been in this real estate game from top to bottom, from left to right, as far as government acquisitions, from top sales teams to Century 21, this and that. So we're not bringing you someone who needs validation for anything. We're talking about a professional that has seen everything from top to bottom. So we definitely appreciate all of your thoughts and your efforts. Would you give our audience maybe a parting word, or anything that you would like to let them know the significance or the importance of this organization and what it means to you?
Well, I just like to say that as I said before, I know that I need this organization, because it has been such a integral part of my life as a real estate professional.
Definitely. So, with that being said, this is Pat Douglas, our living legend. We're signing off DAR TV. Thank you.